What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and if you are at the live stream, you know what's coming. We are going to beat Cellmax with this team. Now, I've slightly changed the team. We got rid of Broly because Broly was a bit of a liability. And we'll be dual leading Beast Gohan. Physical Gohan... No. Beast Gohan will be our leader. Obviously, we got Physical Gogeta. I wouldn't call Physical Gogeta a... He's not a liability. But for whatever reason, if you guys were at the live stream, you know Cell hates him. Go watch the VOD. Cell hates the dude. But we also have the recently EZAed MUI and the recently EZAed Evolution Blue Vegeta, as well as Goku, the Physical Goku and Vegeta, and they're going to be great come turn 4. I'll explain why here in a moment. The only liability my team has is Orange Piccolo. In fact, I'm going to do something here. I have... he's 55%, and I have got to go change something on him real fast. I have double attack in him, and he really needs more dodge. He just absolutely needs dodge. So... Oh, there's an eternal dodge. Nice. Perfect. So he's getting level 5 dodge. I'm going to leave the defense on him because that's good permanently. Man, is it though? It's a level 6. You know what? We could probably still do better. I don't know if we have. It's only going to be like level 2. Level says to 7% versus 5%. No, I think we'll be good. We just really need that dodge to come in clutch. You know I hate that. I hate level 5 dodge. But if it works here. If it doesn't, which it probably won't, then it doesn't, and it probably won't. But if it does, we'll be ecstatic. So here we go. All right. You know, in hindsight, I probably should have a critical hit on Piccolo because he's not going to produce damage without critical hits. But it is what it is. I think the evasion is just going to be better in the long run. All right, so we have Piccolo in rotation 1. Where are my Gohans? I've got a Gohan coming in. I've got a Gohan in next rotation. Piccolo is a liability for a certain amount of time. But I can't rotate him off. Yeah. Man, this is the worst case scenario because I almost have to rotate off Vegeta. I'm going to put faith in them. Now, if you don't know, the Goku and Vegeta unit here, per Rainbow Orb, they just get better and better and better and better. So I'm going to have to save some Rainbow Orbs for him. But the downside is, if Piccolo doesn't get his 18 key, he's rather worthless. So I've got to drop that there. Gives me options with Vegeta. But if I do too much here, we don't get Rainbow Orbs. Though I would like to save the red key. You know what? That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Unfortunately, only 2 Rainbow Orbs for them, but better than nothing. Man, I would love to have had more Rainbow Orbs for them, but I needed them for Piccolo. If basically Piccolo doesn't get his 18 keys, he's not doing anything. All right. Now, don't judge his numbers yet. Emphasis being yet, because he's a support unit on this team, which sounds completely insane for a formerly best unit in the game. But what he's going to do to boost Gohan, I think will be worth the pain and suffering, for lack of a better way to put it, of having him on the team. Yeah, it's fine. All right. Now, hold your rage, because I can see people already getting mad about the way we're utilizing some of these units. Hold your rage for the end of the match. Let the results of what we're doing here speak for themselves, because everything is about building up to the finale. The good news is they can eat these base attacks. They'll laugh at these base attacks. They will not laugh at an SA, but they will laugh at a base attack. I can't believe I'm about to do this. I cannot believe I am about to rotate off Gogeta. Or MUI. But I'm going to rotate off MUI. I think for the sake of the run, it's just a better option. Yeah. Man, that is... If you had told me before I started this run that that's the decision I'd make here, I'd tell you were crazy. But it's 100% the move. It's the move. All right. Gogeta, do your thing, man. Now, if you're worried about Gogeta being a physical unit, don't be. Once this guy's built up, he'll be fine. I did tell you, though, that Cell hates him. So, I think I said that on this run. But Cell hates him. Cell will seek and destroy with extreme prejudice. So, if I put him in the line of attack, he's just going to eat those attacks. Good news is, Goku should dodge everything, and Gohan himself should tank everything. So I think we'll be okay. There we go. Yep, see. There we go. It's pretty rare that he does his SA on slot 3. He can! Contrary to some of the beliefs I've heard, he 100% can, and he has, and he will. And if Gogeta's there, he would have done it. But I think for what we're doing today, this is the right move. There we go. Now we've got Gohan, and we've got Piccolo, and Vegeta's right there. Man, rotating off Piccolo is the move, isn't it? But I want to build up Gohan. You know what? That's why Piccolo's Giant Form is here. Piccolo's Giant Form will eat an SA and prevent us from having to deal with the SA once we're back on rotation. So what I can do is I can just drop down some ki and just use this essentially as 3 wasted turns that then nullify his SA. That's literally all it is. He's not really going to produce anything. He's not going to be really what I would consider good. He's just going to essentially waste a little bit of time. Which sucks, but it's the move. It's 100% the move. All right. Notice those base attacks. Base attacks doing 1,000,000 damage. Such an absolute monster. All right, Piccolo, keep going there. Okay. Got at least one more turn of this. That. If you're wondering, I'm going to save as much of the red key as I can for Beast when we get back on rotation, because number 1, it'll give us some healing, and number 2, it'll give us some healing. That's really about it. It's just about the healing. The nice part is we don't have to worry about SAs once we come back in. The downside is if we don't heal up a little bit, then we won't have to worry about much because we're just gonna eat that instant regen from or re-res, I guess, for lack of a better way to put it, from MUI. So, give us one more turn, Piccolo. One more turn, Piccolo. One more turn. I could really use it to get a little better key arrangement. I kind of feel like he's not going to, is he? Oh, he is. Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect. So there's green orbs. You know what? I'll use those red orbs and these yellow orbs, and I think that'll be good. That gives us a ton of red orbs to play with. Get a lot of healing out. Watch the game force me to put Piccolo in slot 1. Just watch. Just gander at the insanity of me having to put Piccolo in slot 1. I just know it. I just have this feeling. The downside is, so Piccolo does increase his attack in this form. You'll notice he's really not doing anything, and he really does have to increase his attack. I really wish it did stack onto his base form. Like, yeah, that would make the giant form so much more worthwhile if all the buffs he did here stacked onto his base form. It would mean that getting this early would be such a major thing, and it would actually make it worthwhile. But the ability to just kind of negate the SA from Cell Max does make it the choice. Not a great choice, but the choice. 2 attacks in slot 2. And 1 attack in slot 3. So we're going to get some healing out here. Piccolo's going to take a ton of damage there. Yeah, I said rotating up Piccolo I think is my only choice. I just don't foresee this going any other way. Vegeta could take that. Piccolo can have those, but the problem is he's not going to get an 18 key, so he's not going to he's really not doing anything here aside from buffing Gohan. I love him for the Gohan buff, but I think the reality is, just for the sake of the long term of this match, Piccolo's usefulness is kind of wearing thin. And a lot of it just comes down to the fact that I can't trust him to take damage yet. And because he's not getting 18 key, he won't take damage. And yes, I know that Gohan will boost his key, but there was just not enough there for me to feel comfortable and, boost everyone else. Plus, 2 attacks would have been a death sentence. Using the revival at this point is a bit... I don't want to do that. It's way too early to use revival. Now, the good news is, like I said, we're going to start raising attack and defense. We're going to start... we're going to start lowering his attack and his defense. We're going to have active skills soon. We're going to have other options. But the sad reality is I just can't trust Piccolo. It really sucks, man. I've got 2 great tanks and that hit like crazy, and one dude who's just a support unit. Who would have thunk when that unit dropped, we'd have been in a year's time going, yep, he's support. That's what he be. Not pretty sure if you told somebody at the time that we'd get a true and honest beast Gohan that uses him as support, probably would not argue with that. But to think, when this guy dropped with how good he was at the time, that in a year's time, I'm over here like, yep, dude's just raw support. Just unfathomable, if I'm totally honest. Okay, I don't think on this rotation I need to eat SAs. I think we'll be fine. Let's go ahead and give that to Gohan. Ton of rainbow orbs over here, so we'll give those to the blues. And then Gogeta needs... Whew. It's a very slim margin, but he's getting his 18 key. Very slim margin. Not a comfortable margin by any stretch. A 10 mil attack, though. Whew. So good. The best part is with Piccolo on deck, this dude can get in the 20s and 30 million attack stat by the end of the run. But I've got to have rotations where I can trust Piccolo not to just completely tank. Or, I need him to tank. I don't need him to fall apart. I don't need him to fall on his face. So, it is what it is, guys. Sometimes we've got to make tough choices. And rotating off Piccolo was the absolute must in that situation. All right, gentlemen. Let's do this. Start taking him down. Nice. Nice. Keep going. No, not a base attack, you fools. Oh, man, does that mean Gogeta eats an SA? I'm about to be so mad. I swear, I am going to lose my mind. Gogeta, don't you dare. Did he SA Gohan? He may have SA'd Gohan. I just wasn't paying attention. Distinct probability. The honest answer here is I wasn't worried about Gohan. Gohan was the dude. Okay. So I dare say by this point Vegeta's probably better defensively. I think Vegeta's just better than Beast defensively at this juncture. So there's that. He doesn't really need any key for this, so he's going to do that. And then... yeah, let's hold on to the rainbow orbs until next turn so we can use those for the blues. Waste not, want not, guys. Waste not, want not. Yes, Goku would be a little bit stronger. But if it's at the cost of lowering dude's attack and defense, nah, let's lower his attack and defense. Let the blues do their job. As the blues are doing their job in this turn. You know what I mean. The physical Super Saiyan blues. That's a bigger hit than I thought it would be. Gohan probably would have actually been better there. Huh. I thought, honestly, that he would do better than that. It is what it is. All right. So I probably have to use the active skill on Beast Gohan next turn, and that's okay. We're at the state now where I'm not worried about that. I think using Gohan's active skill would be fine. The downside is I got to trust that Gohan to eat an SA, but I think with how built up he is, I think he can take one. I think if we get enough ki, he can do one. Which gives me a lot of... Goku, what are you doing, my dude? With all the dodge in the world, you eat not one, 2 attacks? I know Vegeta gets better after his revival. I don't think Goku's... does Goku's count for that? I don't know. That's a question. All right. Yeah. So we're 100% doing this, right? We're 100% doing this. Doesn't get squat for links. Doesn't make a lot of sense to do this. Ton of rainbow orbs. You know what? Man, I'm just going to juggle Piccolo, and it sucks. The whole point in having Piccolo here was to just do all this. But I'm going to juggle Piccolo. And I hate myself for it. Because it completely negates the whole point in putting him on the team. But poor Piccolo, just he can't produce. He just can't do what I need him to do. And it's truly unfortunate. Now, great part is these guys are going to keep stacking themselves and lowering attack and defense. So we have a lot less to worry about every single turn. which does mean I can eventually put Piccolo on the team. But the downside is it means that by the time Piccolo's built up Gohan, Piccolo's kind of worn out his welcome. And I hate that. I hate that. Because I kind of considered him one of the keystone units on the team just because of what he does for Beast. And I don't like it here. But it just kind of is what it is. You know? Yeah. I 100% should have put Beast instead of Vegeta last turn. Would have been way better off. That's okay. Would have been way better off. It's okay. Live and learn, right? Choices were made. So it's one of those things. I've made a couple mistakes on this run, and you can actually improve on those mistakes. And the one mistake that I would say if I'm ever going to change is if you have Tech UI, replace that poor Orange Piccolo unit that really is getting treated so dirty here and doesn't deserve it. Bro, if I could keep him on rotation and just have him take one attack each turn, it totally becomes worthwhile. We can heal through that. But, number one, the key won't line up. The key is just being a pain right now. Number two, Piccolo just keeps taking like 3 and 4 attacks. It's just truly unfortunate. I really wish I could trust him to do his job. But he is just not doing. I mean, the critical hit's not going to help you at this point, buddy. You're already gone. Sorry, dude. Hate it for you. Absolutely hate it for you. And I think we learned that Beast is just better right there, so... That. We don't need a lot of key there. That. And then... It's a fantastic team. It really is truly sad that the one unit that I want to support my Gohans is just kind of not doing his job. It sucks. I hate it. I absolutely hate it, but I said from the start, if I got Tech UI, Piccolo would not have a spot on the team. I don't like it. I really don't like it. And I know the comment section should be filled with replace him with this unit, replace him with that unit, replacement. For what he does for Gohan, there is no replacement. Short of another Piccolo. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go read his group essay. Gohan's group essay is fantastic. Because believe me, like I said, by the end of this match and my first attempt, we were doing like 20, 30 mil attack stats. Maybe 20, 30 mil damage with critical hits. It was stupid. And that was without the physical Goku and Vegeta unit. But I hate it here, but we're falling apart at the seams. It's just unfortunate. Well, the team can do it. The team's definitely doing its job. The team is 100% making magic happen. It's just unfortunate that the way I built this team is not the way the team winds up working. But that's the way it goes sometimes. It's just, that's literally the definition of RNG. It is random. Yeah. Such a great team. Such a rugged team. Goku, I got trust issues with you, my dude. I think it's about time to use his active. And yes, he would have been better in the middle. He would have produced about another 1 million damage in the middle. I realized that after I did it. But my patience with this whole thing is wearing pretty thin. That, and I'm kind of frustrated with the whole, not being able to use my Namekian for what I want to use my Namekian for. We'll do that, get a little bit of healing. Piccolo will be back next turn, so we got some green key for him, so maybe he can actually get an 18 key super this whole once. Ouch. That didn't feel great. Thought we were lowering his attack and defense. And he's over here like, check me out. If I could not, that'd be great. Just fantastic. Good news is, though, if he's going to do that, Gohan's the unit to do it, too. Goku, if he ate it, it would be the end of the universe. And Goku's already proven that he's also... Man, when I said I don't trust level 5 dodge a long time ago, and that was a whole meta, that's exactly why I said it. I trust nothing and no one in this game. This game it's fantastic. I love this game so much. It is so addictive and so much fun. But it will make you sometimes hate everyone and everything around you. All right. Gentlemen, keep wearing them down. There we go. You love to see Cell do single-digit damage. Dude, Goku could actually... he could lose this for us. I would be so mad. I would be livid. I don't think he will, though. I think after his... I don't remember if after his active he's 100% dodge or not. He's usually what, 90% dodge or some stupid thing like that. All right, well, this is the last turn anyway. Doesn't really matter where we put everyone now. So what I'm going to do... I got a ton of green keys, so I'm going to put it right here. Actually, you know what? It still makes a difference because I still need Gohan to get an SA off. So we're going to do this. Give him that. I need Gohan to get at least an SA off before he gets hit with his own. Oh, we've got Dokkan too. Oh, this is perfect. Yeah, this is the end. I didn't even see we had Dokkan. This is the end. This is it, guys. This is what I've been building up for. I hate it here. Oh! Let's go! I really didn't think oh, yes. And that is part of the reason I love having Piccolo on rotation. Here we go, guys. If we had Gohan and Piccolo on rotation from the start, this number would be like double or more what it is. Let's see what we got here. Come on, guys. Bring it home. 34 mil. 34 mil with a critical hit. $13 mil. Oh, God, abysmal. It would have been so much better had we had Piccolo there. If you don't know, you don't know, but this Gohan just does stupid things. Maybe I'm expecting too much in the Cell fight, but dear God. Probably would have been like a 34 mil attack stat, honestly, but nevertheless. I mean, we're done. We got it. You didn't deserve that! The whole fight, you sat there shitting the fucking bed. And then you come in clutch at the last... No! Give that to Vegeta. Get out of my sight. I don't even want the win anymore.